Are you exhausted by 2 p.m. every single day? Do you crash on the couch after lunch feeling like you need a nap just to function? Here's the truth most doctors won't tell you. It's not your age. It's not your metabolism slowing down. And it's definitely not about eating more food. The problem is when you're eating. Most seniors eat at the absolute worst times, destroying their energy levels without realizing it. But shifting just one meal by 90 minutes can double your daily energy using the exact same foods you already eat. I'm going to show you the 3 critical eating windows that change everything after 60. And by the end of this video, you'll have a simple meal timing template that fixes afternoon crashes and evening exhaustion for good. Let's dive in. If you're over 60, you've probably noticed something frustrating. You eat a decent breakfast, maybe some oatmeal or toast. You feel okay for an hour or two. Then by 11 a.m., you're starving again. You eat lunch around 1 or 2 p.m., and within 30 minutes, you're fighting to keep your eyes open. By dinner time, you're so exhausted you just want to eat something quick and collapse in front of the TV. Then you eat dinner at 8 or 9 p.m., because that's when you finally have time. But the next morning you wake up feeling sluggish and bloated, like you never really rested. This cycle repeats every single day, and you think it's just part of getting older. But here's what's really happening. Your body has an internal clock called your circadian rhythm. And after 60, this clock becomes extremely sensitive to when you eat. Your insulin sensitivity, your metabolism speed, your ability to absorb nutrients, all of these change dramatically throughout the day. Eating the same meal at 8 a.m. versus 10 a.m. versus noon creates completely different results in your body. Let me explain this in simple terms. Your body produces insulin to process the food you eat and turn it into energy. But your insulin sensitivity, meaning how well your body responds to insulin, follows a predictable pattern every single day. It's highest in the morning between 7 and 9 a.m., stays strong through midday between 12 and 2 p.m., then drops significantly after 7 p.m. This means the exact same meal eaten at different times will either give you sustained energy or store as fat and make you tired. When you eat during high insulin sensitivity windows, your body efficiently converts food into usable energy. When you eat during low insulin sensitivity windows, especially late at night, your body struggles to process the food. Your blood sugar spikes and crashes, and most of those calories get stored as fat instead of fueling your cells. This is why timing matters more than you think. Before we go on, if you like this content, consider subscribing to this channel for more nutrition tips for seniors. The first critical eating window is 7 to 9 a.m., and this is your power window for protein. Within 1 hour of waking up, your cortisol levels are naturally elevated, which sounds bad, but it's actually perfect for energy production when combined with protein. Your muscles are most receptive to amino acids in the morning. Your insulin sensitivity is at its peak, and your metabolism is primed to burn calories efficiently. This is when you want to eat 25 to 35 grams of protein minimum. I'm talking about eggs, Greek yogurt, salmon, cottage cheese, or a protein-rich smoothie. Not toast, not cereal, not just coffee. Here's the mistake most seniors make. They either skip breakfast entirely thinking they're not hungry, or they eat carb-heavy meals like oatmeal with fruit or toast with jam. When you skip breakfast, your cortisol stays elevated all morning without protein to balance it, which crashes your blood sugar by 11 a.m. and makes you ravenous. When you eat carbs without protein, your insulin spikes fast, then crashes hard, leaving you exhausted by midday. But when you eat protein first, between 7 and 9 a.m., you stabilize your blood sugar for the entire day. You prevent afternoon crashes, and you maintain steady energy without needing constant snacks. The second critical window is 12 to 2 p.m., and this is when your metabolism runs the fastest. Your body's core temperature is highest, your digestive enzymes are most active, and your insulin sensitivity is still strong. This is the perfect time to eat your largest meal of the day with complex carbs, lean protein, and healthy fats. Think salmon with sweet potato and broccoli, chicken with quinoa and vegetables, or a hearty bean and vegetable soup with whole grain bread. This is when your body can handle carbohydrates most efficiently without spiking your blood sugar. The biggest mistake seniors make here is eating lunch too late, like 2 or 3 p.m., or skipping it entirely because they're busy. When you eat after 2 p.m., your insulin sensitivity starts declining, which means the same meal that would have given you energy at 1 p.m. now causes a blood sugar spike and crash at 3 p.m. This is why you feel exhausted in the afternoon. It's not the food itself, it's the timing. Your body simply can't process it as efficiently. Another mistake is eating tiny lunches, thinking you're being healthy, like a small salad or a sandwich, then wondering why you're starving and exhausted by 4 p.m. During this 12 to 2 p.m. window, your body wants fuel. It's designed to handle it. So this is when you should eat your biggest, most nutrient-dense meal without guilt. The third critical window is 5 to 7 p.m., and this is your last chance for efficient digestion before your body shifts into rest and repair mode. After 7 p.m., your insulin resistance increases dramatically, your metabolism slows down, your digestive enzymes become less active, and your body starts preparing for sleep. This means any food you eat after 7 p.m. is much more likely to be stored as fat, disrupt your sleep quality, and leave you feeling bloated and sluggish the next morning. Your early dinner should be lighter than lunch, but still satisfying, focusing on lean protein and vegetables with minimal carbs. Think grilled chicken with roasted vegetables, baked fish with a side salad, or a vegetable stir-fry with tofu. The goal is to finish eating by 7 p.m. at the absolute latest, giving your body a solid 12-hour overnight fast before breakfast the next morning. This overnight fasting window is crucial because it allows your insulin levels to drop completely, your body to burn stored fat for energy, and your digestive system to fully rest and repair. Most seniors eat dinner at 8 or 9 p.m. because that's when they finally relax after a busy day. But this single habit is destroying their energy, disrupting their sleep, and making weight management nearly impossible after 60. Let me show you what this looks like in real life. Margaret is 67 and came to me exhausted every single day. Her old routine was skipping breakfast, grabbing a sandwich around 2 p.m., then eating a big dinner at 8:30 p.m. while watching TV. She was gaining weight, sleeping poorly, and had zero energy. We shifted her to the 3-window system. Protein-rich breakfast at 7:30 a.m. with eggs and Greek yogurt. Her largest meal at 1 p.m. with salmon, sweet potato, and vegetables, and a light dinner at 6 p.m. with grilled chicken and salad. Within 2 weeks, she reported doubled energy levels, no more afternoon crashes, better sleep quality, and she lost 4 pounds without changing the foods she ate, just the timing. Robert is 72 and had the same transformation. He used to eat a carb-heavy breakfast at 10 a.m., skip lunch because he wasn't hungry, then eat a huge dinner at 9 p.m. He was always tired, his blood sugar was creeping up, and he felt weak. We moved him to 8 a.m. protein breakfast, 12:30 p.m. large lunch, and 6 p.m. light dinner. His energy stabilized, his blood sugar improved, and he gained back the strength to do his daily walks without exhaustion. Now let me tell you the 3 biggest mistakes that will sabotage this entire system. Mistake number 1 is eating breakfast too late, like 10 or 11 a.m., thinking you're doing intermittent fasting. After 60, your body needs that morning protein window to set your metabolism for the day. Skipping it or delaying it crashes your cortisol pattern and guarantees afternoon fatigue. Mistake number 2 is eating your largest meal at dinner instead of lunch. Your body simply cannot process a big meal efficiently after 7 p.m., period. It will store most of it as fat, spike your blood sugar overnight, and disrupt your sleep quality. Mistake number 3 is not giving yourself a full 12-hour overnight fast. If you eat dinner at 8 p.m. and breakfast at 7 a.m., that's only 11 hours, and your insulin never fully resets. You need that 12-hour minimum, ideally 13 to 14 hours, to allow your body to burn stored fat and fully repair your digestive system. Here's your exact action plan starting tomorrow morning. Set your alarm for 7 a.m. and eat a protein-rich breakfast within 1 hour. Aim for 25 to 35 grams of protein using eggs, Greek yogurt, salmon, or a protein smoothie. Plan your largest meal between 12 and 2 p.m. with lean protein complex carbs and vegetables. This should be your most satisfying meal of the day. Eat a light early dinner between 5 and 7 p.m. focusing on protein and vegetables with minimal carbs. Stop eating by 7 p.m. at the absolute latest. Then don't eat again until 7 a.m. the next morning for a full 12-hour fast. Track your energy levels for 1 week using this timing system, and I guarantee you will feel a dramatic difference in your afternoon energy, your sleep quality, and your overall strength. The truth is, meal timing is the missing piece most seniors never address. You're eating the right foods, but at the wrong times, and your body after 60 simply cannot compensate for bad timing like it used to. These 3 eating windows, 7 to 9 a.m. for protein, 12 to 2 p.m. for your largest meal, and 5 to 7 p.m. for light dinner, will transform your energy levels using the exact same foods you already eat. No expensive supplements, no complicated meal plans, just strategic timing that works with your body's natural rhythm. If this video helped you understand why timing matters, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment telling me what time you usually eat dinner. I want to know if you're in the danger zone after 7 p.m. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.